Stress is relieved through laughter. When they study monkeys in the wild. I don't know how that's funny, guys, but okay. When they study monkeys in the wild, and they are being chased by a predator, and their heart is pounding out of their chest, and they scurry up the tree, and one of their comrades gets eaten. All of the other monkeys in the trees that live look down at that monkey, and they laugh. Why? Are monkeys just sick people? Are they just like, oh my god, that's awesome! Sucker! No! Monkeys are not twisted. They're very much parallel to you. Monkeys hold on to all this tension in their body, and then when they get out of harm's way, they have to relieve it in a sound. A sound that you and I, so intellectually with our cerebral cortex, label as laughter, because we're human beings and we're superior to monkeys. Really? Or are we just relieving tension through a sound? Men, listen closely. Your woman or women in your life need to laugh. And laughter has to be coming from a space of positivity. A lot of individuals think that the only way to be funny is to tear down someone. No. You can just state the obvious. You could just exaggerate for fun the obvious. You know, I love Seinfeld. I think he's genius. He always says, you know, what was that line? He always says, you know, so what's the deal with airlines? And then he does a whole routine on all this stuff. It's so obvious. True. But we're like, oh my god, I so do that. Yeah. And it's funny. Because humor takes one of two avenues. Either it's stating the God-honest truth that no one wants to admit, that makes us uncomfortable, but we have to release the sound and attention, right? Or it exaggerates it. It's like, you know, whenever I'm out to dinner on a date and the menu comes, the menu is always like 3 times my size, literally. It comes to me and it's like this big, and the waitress always hands me that, and I'll either make a joke about that, or when she brings like a glass of water or something, and it's a huge glass, I'll be like, sweetie, can I get a bigger glass? And it always creates this moment of laughter because I'm exaggerating something that obviously I don't want, a bigger menu or a bigger glass of water. But I'm taking something and I'm exaggerating it playfully. However, men, you need to also listen closely. It's a balance, because just like I was poking fun at the women where you can't be too much of the mommy and you can't be too much of the playgirl, the adventurous one. Gentlemen, you can't be too much of the confident man that's always the rock, that's always strong. And you can't be too much of the clown. You can't be always the funny one with all the jokes, because then you're just like this dancing monkey to the girl. And the girl's like, okay, stop now. And what's so interesting about men and women is that most of us are not trained enough, because it's not maybe our life passion, to understand what we're doing wrong, so no one ever comes along and explains it to us. So we just keep repeating negative patterns and no one shakes us out of it, because we don't come across the people that have this information. I'm bringing this to you now. Sexual attraction is an energy. Think of it as magnets. You have to polarize the universe around you. You need a balance. If you're a man of confidence and humor, if you're a woman of compassion and adventure, these are qualities that need to be present. Now I'm going to also tell you what is the biggest killer of attraction that both men and women are a part of. It's the one thing where like everything can be working out in a relationship. You're on like date 5 or 12 or 227, and like something happens and it's just like poof, the attraction just is gone. And you're like, no, I don't mean that. Come back. And you know you've lost them. I'm going to tell you the single greatest killer of attraction. And then I'm going to tell you the single greatest builder of attraction, and it applies to both sexes. Is this of interest to you?
Yes!
Turn to your neighbor, give them a high five, and say, I'm ready to learn this.
I'm ready to learn it.